Hello and welcome to this short demonstration of the Realteus Forcefield pad, which is a pad or a seat with 8 integrated motors that will give you vibration feedback based on the game's events. So here I am running the Project Cars 2 and testing this pad out to see what it gives, and I'm really impressed actually. Since I didn't think it would add this much realism to the game, and it actually give you better control. One example is like the acceleration feedback and even the braking feedback, which really comes in handy. I'm not a sim racing enthusiast, so even for me as a beginner, I'm able to use this vibration feedbacks to be able to learn how to do the braking and how much to push the pedal and when to let it loose or when to release the pedal, not to drift too much. So the good thing with acceleration feedback is that you will be able to feel more intense vibrations just before you start to drift or start to slip on the surface. So you will be able to react and just let loose or release the pedal until you feel that vibration stops, and you will get a really smooth turn without any slipping or drifting. This is one of the good parts. Another thing is the braking, which is really important. It's important not to lock your brakes while driving, because you will lose a lot of time by doing that. So it's the same thing actually. When you start braking, the vibration will you will feel a slightly vibration, and the more you brake and just before the brakes start to lock, it will be more intense, so you're able to release the brake in the right time and not brake too hard. Okay, so oops, here I'm about to get into a sharp turn. I'm starting to brake here, I feel a little vibration, and then here when I start to brake more harder, or if I push it a little bit harder, I will actually feel the braking sequence. And I think it's really hard to differentiate these sounds from the engine sounds and so on. So I think it would be really hard to just try to control this by listening to the sound. Not sure. I'm not a professional, but might be. And even the same thing for the acceleration, of course. You will of course hear that the car is accelerating, but you won't really be able to hear the drift, or you will not be prepared when the car starts to drift. You can also feel the gear changes, little bump for each gear change, and of course the engine. So if you're driving on a low gear and you see the meter is increasing to the top here, you will also feel vibrations when the engine gets more load, so to say. So it will also give you a hint on what gear you're on at the moment and if it's suitable for your speed. You will also be able to feel the bumps and if you're about to leave the track. If you hit the track marks. It's a really good add-on for VR, I would say. It's something that I've been missing when running VR games like this, like simulator games. It actually feels like you're there, you're in the game. And if you have a force feedback wheel as well, you will get vibrations even from that. So all these different things in combination give you a really good experience. Bump, vibration, accelerating, start to brake, no brake lockings, no vibrations at all. You actually feel when it's time to change the gear. I'm not sure if it's the right moment, but it feels like when it starts to vibrate, the engine will run a little bit harder. Or when the engine runs or accelerates, you will feel it and you get notified on when to change the gear. Whoop. And those 8 motors are of course programmed individually. So there's a left and right side, of course, and the software or the patterns are programmed even to give vibrations on different sides based on where you're located, or if you run into a track mark on the right side, you will feel it on the right side and so on. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm using the SimShaker wheel software, and this is a beta version that was just released. There are a lot of settings you can do for each and every event. If you like to do some adjustments, it's up to you. I don't have enough knowledge from racing simulators to be able to understand what it's actually realistic and not, so I will let it be. I will use the standard settings for now, and maybe in the future do some adjustments. I don't think that you need to do any adjustments to get the realism. It's pretty good out of the box. The only thing you need to that it's important is to set the main level of the vibration maybe to mid level, otherwise you will get vibrations or too much vibrations all over. You just want to feel the vibrations with when something actually is happening. so you can feel all the details. It's cool because when you accelerate or when you get into higher speed, you will the bumps or sorry, the vibrations will get more uncontrolled, like the wheels are wobbling a little bit more, so it's a way to feel the speed as well. Yeah, you feel that, and brakes. If you accelerate in the turn, you will feel the drifting pretty much. And even here, if you start turning while going at high speed. I hope they will release even the flight simulator versions of the SimShaker software pretty soon. I'm waiting for the DCS version, or that is actually maybe or probably the last version they will release, the SimShaker Aviation, since it's another team, I think, that has developed that software for a previous version of this product, the JetSeat. But they promised to get it developed, but I don't know when. We first wait for the Wings version, but it just supported fewer titles. Okay, thanks for watching this demonstration, and I hope you got some more information or interesting information around this product. Bye bye.